Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. I hope you're doing well. I really do appreciate you stopping by because out of all the channels on YouTube, you had a choice and you chose to visit me today, so I'm very grateful. Well, the holidays are here and Christmas is just around the corner, but we still have time to make jewelry. But we can't make jewelry without the beads, so today I'm going to be unboxing Didi's Deluxe Bead Box for the month of December. I'm not going to be making a tutorial today, this is just an unboxing, and I'm so excited because I've never been disappointed with any of Didi's Deluxe Bead Boxes. They do such a great job of creating the beads, I'm always very impressed. And when you're designing jewelry, 50% of the work, or more than 50%, is choosing the beads. So when somebody else does it for me, I'm very grateful. But anyway, guys, if you're not familiar with Didi's Deluxe Bead Box, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check out the website. Didi's Beads is a small family-owned business out of Canada, and they have an online store. I've been on it several times, and I love everything they have to offer. They also have a Facebook group, and I've heard that they have some great sales on that Facebook group. They focus on designer-inspired created themes, and they usually include trendy, hard-to-find beads. Another thing that's important to know is that it's not considered a value box, okay? So you're going to get some high-quality beads and components. Also, their boxes are limited edition releases on a first-come, first-served basis. So once it's gone, guys, okay? It goes for $39.99 plus shipping, and they ship within the US and Canada only. So if you live in Canada, guys, you'll obviously get the best shipping rates, okay? Now, if you live in the US, your shipping shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, they have a reveal day on their Facebook group on the 15th of each month. So if you want to get the notifications for that, please join their Facebook VIB group so you can learn about their monthly new releases before it gets sold out. So anyway, guys, do go to their website, check it out, check out all their products. They have wonderful pricing. I'll leave a coupon code along with their website address down in the description section of this video. The coupon code is Luisa15, and it'll give you 15% off your first order towards 90% of the website listings. There are some things that you can't use it for, and one of them is the Deluxe Bead Box, but I'm sure you'll find plenty of other things that you can use it towards. Now, before we get started, let me remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it, and I would really love it if you could give me a like and leave some comments down below to let me know what you think of today's box. So without any further ado, let's turn the camera around and we'll get started. And here we have Didi's Deluxe Bead Box for the month of December. And let me show you this warning sticker. I think it's so cute. It says, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. I think that's so funny. But it is true, whenever I open up Didi's Deluxe Bead Box, I get very, very happy. So let's go ahead and open it up. As you can see, it always comes wrapped in tissue with a really pretty sticker. And it looks like the theme of the box is Winter Escape. And it reads, imagine after a day of cross-country skiing or just strolling through the mountain trails, you get ready to cozy up in a warm winter cabin, then comfortably sit back to stare and enjoy the sounds of the crackling fireplace while sipping on hot chocolate or hot apple cider, reminiscing what the year 2022 has brought you. And I must add, as a beverage option, I might include a glass of wine. There's nothing like sitting by a fireplace with a nice glass of wine. But I know that's not for everybody. But anyway, let me keep reading. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a warm and cheerful holiday season. May the new year 2023 bless you with new adventures, good fortune, and most importantly, peace, health, and love. Cheers. What a nice holiday message that is. I do have high hopes for 2023. I have a feeling that this coming year is going to be so much better than the last few years. But we shall see. So anyways, you can see she's listed all the materials, and I like that it lists the length of the strand as well as the number of beads per strand. So anyway, guys, I'm very anxious to see what's in this box. And look at all these pretty blue and white colors. Let me go ahead and pull them out of the box. This looks absolutely delightful. I'm loving what I'm seeing already. Let me go ahead and organize it and we'll go through each item. And here are the first three items. As you can see, we have three beautiful strands of 8mm size beads. Two of them are gemstones. This one's agate and this one's jasper. Let's take a look at this one first. These beads are so beautiful, guys. The camera probably doesn't give it justice, but these are absolutely gorgeous. The description says these are blue-white mixed fire agate gemstones, and this is a 15-inch strand, and we get 50 pieces. But what I really love about these beads is all the variation. These are absolutely stunning. I don't think I've ever seen agate beads like these. As you can see, there's all kinds of variation of color, ranging from white to medium blue, and some of the beads are very translucent and some of them are opaque. And I can see why they gave us these frosted beads now, because they coordinate so nicely with these. They're going to look great together. Let's take a look at them. This is also a 15-inch strand, and these are frosted white glass beads, and there are approximately 50 pieces in this strand. Like I was saying, these coordinate so beautifully with these beads down here, but because these are frosted white, they're going to go with any color pretty much. And I like the idea of having a different finish. I like to mix my finishes. I like to have frosted and shiny and matte, as well as faceted and sparkly all at the same time. Very nice. And these have me intrigued. This is wood jasper, and I don't think I've ever heard of this gemstone, but you can see why it's called wood jasper. It looks totally like wood. Of course, it's not as lightweight as wood. It's definitely the weight of stone. But anyway, this is an 8-inch strand, and you get approximately 23 pieces. Sometimes when I use wood beads, I don't like the weight of them. I like my necklaces to have some body, and wooden beads can be a little bit too lightweight sometimes. So it's nice to have the option of having the look of wood, but the weight of a gemstone. And these definitely give me a ski lodge vibe or a winter cabin vibe. I think it's beautiful to combine this kind of colored gemstone with a blue. Very nice. And here's some more gorgeous beads. I love the combination of the white and the blue together. But look at the sparkle of these beautiful rondelles. These are absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, these are opaque white with a gorgeous AB finish. They measure 6 by 4 millimeters, and this is a 17-inch strand, and we get 90 pieces. But I think that AB finish looks absolutely gorgeous on top of that opaque white. I don't know if you guys can see just how gorgeous these beads are. They're so beautiful. They definitely remind me of winter, and definitely snow, obviously, because of the color. And I don't know if you guys can see all the different colors in that AB finish as I turn the beads. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Let's take a look at this one now. These are called Egyptian blue glass beads. They measure 8 millimeters in size, and this is a 7-inch strand, and we get approximately 25 pieces. It's a gorgeous deep blue color, as you can see, and they have a very glossy finish, and these will definitely coordinate with that agate gemstone strand that I showed you because of the deep blue. Very pretty. As you can see, these beads coordinate perfectly as well. These have the exact same color, but they have some bronze as well. These are faceted teardrop crystals, and they measure 6 by 4 millimeters, and this is a 14-inch strand, and we get 48 pieces. And I've seen this bead before in a different color, I think, in previous boxes. I don't remember what color it was. Maybe it was a red, but I love the idea that they have the bronze color at the base of the bead. Very pretty. And look how unusual these beads are. We have 3 different shapes, as you can see. We have these very unusual elongated beads. They're actually lucite beads, but they look like shell to me. Let's take a look at them. I'm not sure if I should have them on this dish because of the white, but hopefully you can see them. I will put them on a rod in just a few moments. But anyway, these are called marbled white elongated retro lucite beads. They measure 30 by 10 millimeters, and we get a total of 8. And like I said, these look like shell to me. They're a really unusual shape, and I'm thinking of using them on a necklace like this, but I guess you could use them like this as well as dangles. I'm not sure. I love the beautiful marble finish. Like I said, they look like mother of pearl to me, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Let me put them on a rod. And here are 3 of them threaded on my rod. I like that they're tapered at the ends because they really sit nicely up against each other, but I can also see them with beads in between. So I'm going to have to decide how I'm going to use these. These would actually make a really great bracelet, actually, now that I'm looking at them like this. What do you think, guys? I would love to hear some suggestions from you. If you could leave some comments down below, I would really appreciate it. But I guess what I like about these beads is the beautiful, lustrous, marbled finish. They're so gorgeous. Now these definitely look like ice cubes to me. They're called irregular ice beads. Let's take a look at a few of them. As you can see, they're perfectly clear in color, and they're definitely irregular. They measure 15 by 12 millimeters in size, and we get 20 of them. But I think they're all the same shape, but because of the faceting, they do look different from each other. I've worked with these kinds of beads before, and I love putting them on a necklace, especially the collarbone style necklaces. I think that's what I'm going to do with these. But anyway, guys, because these are clear, these are going to go pretty much with any colored bead and any colored metal as well. They're absolutely stunning. Let me put some on a rod and show you what they look like. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my gosh, these are so gorgeous. I think these are my favorites so far. And we get quite a few of them. We get 20 pieces, but as you can see, they really do look different from each other, even though it's the same shape. So when you hang these on a necklace, they're going to spin around like this, and that's what's going to make them look different from each other. But anyway, guys, I'm really looking forward to making something with these beautiful beads. I love them. Let's take a look at these now. I love the AB finish on these. These are called triangle glass beads. They measure 15 by 14 millimeters, and we get 8 pieces. And look at that beautiful AB finish. These are so gorgeous, and the shape is very unusual. But as you can see, the sides are not completely straight. 2 of the triangle sides are straight, but 1 is curved. They kind of look like little pie shapes. In fact, if I put 5 of them together like this, they actually form a circle. My wheels are spinning right now. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do because it would require some wire work. But I'm going to have to play around with these and see what I can come up with. Let me put them on a rod. And here they are on my rod. Aren't they pretty? They're so gorgeous. I love that AB finish. They actually look very nice like this as well. And I can totally see these on a necklace as well. But you could also hang them like this and have them as dangles or have them in a pair of earrings. That's another idea. So anyway, I've got all kinds of ideas floating through my head. I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do with these gorgeous beads. As you can see, we have some beautiful pave disco beads. I love that they have the beautiful rhinestones embedded on the surface. We also have a component here in a gold color, and we have some metal beads, and we have some lampwork beads. Let's take a look at these. Of course, the first thing that comes to my mind are earrings, and I think that's what I'm going to do with these. As you can see, the base color is white and the crystals are clear. Very, very sparkly. I love them. These measure 10 millimeters in size, and it's white polymer clay. And I can't tell if the crystals are AB or not, but they definitely reflect a lot of colors. They're very sparkly and very pretty. Let's take a look at these now. These are definitely very unusual looking. These are called striped blue, white, chevron lampwork beads. They measure 6 by 6. Now I can definitely see the striping, but I don't see the chevron shape at all. I don't know if it's on this side of the bead or not. It doesn't look like it. So I'm not sure why they're called chevron. In any case, I love that they're unusual, and I definitely love the color, which matches perfectly with the agate gemstone strand that I showed you in the beginning. So I think I'd probably design something using these beads with those gemstone beads. I think they're 6 millimeters across, but they're a little bit wider. They're more like 7 millimeters wide, but that's the nature of lampwork beads. They don't always look identical, and that's what makes them so attractive. And these are great spacer beads. As you can see, they're in a beautiful gold color. They have a ribbed surface. These are called Tibetan gold beads. They measure 4 millimeters in size, and we get 30 pieces. So that's plenty of beads to work with. And I'm glad that they're gold because they're going to look great with the teardrop crystals that I showed you with the bronze base. I love to use spacer beads because they add another element. Sometimes it's nice to add a metallic touch. And this is a very cool component. I love the look of it. It's got a swirl design, as you can see, and it's in a gold color. It measures 30 millimeters. And what I like about this component is that it has 2 loops, as you can see. It has 1 loop at the top and 1 down below, which is perfect because then you can hang something in the middle. So I'm going to have to decide which bead to put there. I'm thinking maybe 1 fire agate bead, but it depends on what I decide to do. Well, that's the full collection, and doesn't that remind you of a beautiful winter escape? I've never been cross-country skiing, but these definitely remind me of snow-covered mountain trails. My favorites are these beautiful irregular ice beads, and of course I love the 2 gemstone strands as well. They're all absolutely gorgeous, and as you can see, the colors coordinate perfectly. That's one of the things about Didi's Deluxe bead boxes. The color combinations are always flawless. So anyway, guys, I'm going to see what I can come up with. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with these beads. Let me go ahead and put these away, and I'll come back and say goodbye. Weren't they beautiful beads? I love the agate. Oh my gosh, that agate was so gorgeous in the blue and white colors. And the wood jasper, I don't think I've ever heard of wood jasper before, have you? Those beads really do look like wood. It's unbelievable. But anyway, guys, I love the rest of the beads as well. I have all kinds of ideas floating through my head right now, so I want you to come back and check my channel for future tutorials coming up real soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time. Bye.